Usyk became undisputed in 2018. Nobody followed him. Teofimo became undisputed in 2020. How many undisputed world champions we have on that list now? Tell me right now, Marcos. Tell me.
You got Charlo at 154.
Yes,
we had
going.
We had 140.
Josh Taylor.
Yeah, we had, but you know, the whole belts dispersing. Who else?
Oh,
Canelo.
Wait.
Canelo at
no
168.
Boxing, no life, right? No boxing, no life, right?
Who else?
Teofimo,
I think.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
No Teofimo, no life.
Hopefully they do fight. Another fight that I hope happens, and I'm bringing it up because he called you out, which I think came out of left field to me. But I know your dad's talked to me a lot about this fight 4 years ago. You and Ryan Garcia. That's a huge fight. I think that's a mega fight. That's one of the biggest fights that can be made in boxing.
Oh, there's a lot of big fights that could be made.
But I think because of Ryan's stature now, you know, how eager are you to have that fight with Ryan? How much does that play in your mind down in the line, a fight between you and Ryan?
You know, that's a great question. You know, it's all about, as long as he keeps winning and I keep doing what I do and keep taking over, I believe that's a great fight. You know, down the line, whatever it is, you know, at 140 for sure. These guys are all going to move up to 140 eventually. So I'm just going, I'm beating everybody first. That's really what I'm doing, you know, because we're all going to meet anyways. And it's great. You know, I never fought Ryan Garcia in the amateurs. He never fought me in the amateurs. We never sparred. So we don't know each other that well in stylistic ways. You know, at least me and Tank, we sparred like 3 rounds when I was 15. It's a lot different. You know, I'm not the same 15-year-old kid that was like, I had 119 pounds, you know, and then on top of that, you know, me and Devin sparred. So we have a little bit of we have a little bit of understanding of what we bring to the table. So, you know, me and Ryan Garcia, I believe, yeah, it'll be definitely a great fight. Win, lose, or draw, I believe the whole fans will win, you know, because it's 2 great fighters fighting that have great, how can I say, structure, you know, and we both have portfolios of achievements, you know, outside of the sport and inside the sport. So I think that it's going to be great for us eventually when they move up to 140, you know, but first things first, he has to face Tank Davis, and let's see if he passes him first. Yeah,
I was going to ask you about that. Does he?
There's a yes and no there. It's a good fight, to be honest. It's a 50-50 fight. You're going to see a lot of people mentioning 50-50. Some are going to side with Tank because they have to, because their boss is telling them. Oh, that's another thing. That's another thing, man. There's another thing about 2 other people in this world. There's bosses and there's leaders, okay? Bosses tell you what to do. Leaders, they guide you to it. So I'm just leading by example. I think that these both guys it's going to be a great fight. You got speed, you have speed and power, you have speed and ring IQ. It's going to all mesh in together at the right time. Now, as long as nothing goes, as long as, you know, Gervonta Davis cleans up his case, I believe that we should see a great matchup against Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. And whoever wins, honestly, it's a win-win no matter what, win or lose, because this is what the fans want. Look at the UFC, for example. Take this as this is me dropping some knowledge to you guys. And I'm glad that the way things played out last year for my life, because if anyone's going to lead by example, how do you do it? You got to take an L so you can earn it, right? So same thing. I have a defeat. That's cool. No matter what, you know, whether they robbed it from me, I can say that, whatever it is. On my record, they stained it. They stained my record, right? But I could flip this negativity into a positive by showing others how. By showing others, by leading by example. Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all times, not because he was just a great fighter, but because he was a people's champ. Know what I'm saying? And how many losses did he have, Marcos?
Oh, he had a lot.
Exactly. But does anybody talk about that?
No, never.
Never, right? Never. They talk about Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay, Ali, Eli, whatever you want to call him. That man right there led the example. He stood for something, didn't fall for anything. So I learned from that, and everyone does. He has impacted not just the community of the sport of boxing. He's impacted the world and everything in it, Chico. So if anyone needs to learn from anybody, it's that man. That's why I respect and I love Tyson. Me and Tyson talk. It's a blessing, you know, and we talk like the man talks to me, and I love it because he knows it. He understands it. he understood like I need to learn from this goat or this goat. Excuse my language. This goat. I need to learn from him. And that's why Tyson always said Muhammad Ali would always beat me. He would always beat me. I don't want to fight Muhammad Ali because I know I would lose. Because there was a lot more knowledge and respect there than just fighting. You know, so yeah, man. With all these fighters and everything, yo, I got nothing but love for them. Got nothing but respect for them until you face me. Then I can't respect you no more because you're in my way of stopping what I'm trying to grow here for my kid. So you know, I'm very thankful, very happy, man. Can't wait to put on a show December 10th. You know, Madison Square Garden, headlining Madison Square Garden. We're about to be sold out right now. I already passed the 10,000 mark of tickets. You know, so I already passed Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz. You know, so everybody come and tune into the fights, man. You know, people could talk all they want. They just mad because they're not me. They hate us because they ain't us. And that's just a true key. I thank everybody. I love thee and I love thy. So with all that, man, what else you got for me?
All right, last one for you, Teo. When it's all said and done, I expect you to move to 147 eventually. But at 140, your goal is undisputed. But if
my
you
goal, really, my true goal, Marcos, is to leave a lot behind, man.
Yeah.
It's to leave a lot of things behind for the people. And I'll read some for y'all.
Yeah.
And this is good for the Haneys, because this is the problem with the Haneys. I'm gonna help you out here. This is all right. Welcome to Teofimo's
Takeover Talks. Takeover Talks.
Takeover Sessions. Nah, we call it the 101 Takeover Sessions.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you. This is only one. Okay, this is only one page. I got books here. I got books. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna conquer and become a 2-time undisputed world champion. I know that. I already thank the Lord and up above already on that in advance. Don't worry about it. All right. So for the Haneys, this one is specifically for you guys. When you chase the money, it'll always run faster. Okay. That's it for you guys. Now for everybody else though, here you go. This is my quote. Actually, these are all my quotes outside of this page right here. This one's from Albert Einstein, but anywho. All right, but these three right here. All right. When you chase the money, it'll always run faster. All right. Everyone wants success, but only a few can achieve it, which is true. Stand on purpose, not fear. You know what I mean? Stand on purpose, not fear. You know, because fear is not real. And then success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Right?
Some good quotes there, Teo.
Because there's only one Teo. Remember that. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death.
Yeah, you always want to be growing, always want to be improving every day.
However, intellectual growth should commence at birth. So we all are intellectual human beings. You know? But it's okay. We've all been misguided. We've all been misconduct in how to carry ourselves. It's okay. It's part of life. I mean, hey, there's a yin and a yang for a reason, right? And cease only at death. That's only one page. I have a whole book, man.
Let me leave you with one that was given to me by 50 Cent, and it's always stayed with me actually.
Good. I like to learn too, because you know one thing before you get there. All right, actually, let me hear it, and then I'll tell you where.
Yeah. So I remember I asked him like, "Hey, what's the best piece of advice someone's ever given you?" And this was at a media day that he had for Yorokis Gamboa when he was promoting Gamboa with Floyd, and he told me, "Don't let them use you up. Don't let them use you up till you're all used up. Then you're of no use to anybody." And I just kind of stood there and was like, "Huh?" And then I really analyzed it, and I was like, "Oh wow, that's actually a really, really good bit of advice. Don't let them use you up until you're all used up. Then you're no use to anybody."
But my man threw codes in there for you guys. The thing is, the true key is that we're never used up all the way. It's like Kobe said. He said, you know how they say don't put all your eggs in one basket? You know what Kobe said? He said, but what if you made more eggs? No, for real. Nobody laughing here.
I've never heard that quote.
I forgot. I don't know if it's not Admari Stoudemire. It was I forgot this ball player's name. You know, with all due respect, my bad, G. So, I got respect for all my brothers. Listen, he made that quote. It's up there somewhere in the internet. And one of the NBA players, former NBA players. Anywho, now I'm gonna give you something that I've learned to understand. I can't show you these other quotes because then I'm giving myself away. Respectfully, I'm not trying to give myself away. Like you say in that quote with 50 Cent, it is true. However, this one is key right there. That one, it says, as long as you're willing to accept being a student, you'll be a tremendous teacher.
That's a
Okay?
good one. That's a really good one.
That's
Teo,
it.
man, I'm
But
getting
hey,
the
anyways,
the cut.
anywho, thank you guys for
Yeah.
you're welcome for the one-on-one takeover
Those,
session.
those were the Teo talks, the takeover talks. Hey, Teofimo. Hey, as always, I've said it, tried and true. You're must-watch TV. You're fighting this weekend on ESPN, taking on Sandor Martin. As always, thank you for the time, bro. I really appreciate it.
Hey, thank you guys so much, man. I look forward to giving everyone a performance of a lifetime. I think they haven't seen something like that in some time. And I just, I follow the greats, man. I learn from them. I'm still a student at the game, but I'm also a teacher. So it's all about just learning where I'm at in this world and being humble in my own seat. So I am sitting down, humbly proud.
That's Teofimo Lopez. I'm Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV. Thank you for watching.